was having such a great run, and Kyle Busch has damage on the right front of his Toyota.
Kyle Busch continues to have problems finishing this race. He tried a different strategy, but he's still caught up in this race.
Ripped off. He's checking off pit road first, probably.
Yeah, Ruderman has a lot of damage with his Toyota. See Kyle Busch coming in behind him, so he will not make it 4 in a row here. But, you know, there again, we talked about this. We set it up from the beginning.
It's Carl Edwards' car.
We saw Carl Edwards with his hand out the windows. They were coming by us here, headed to turn 1. He was waving. There's a 21 car, Stephen Light. Kenny Wallace in the 28 car as Stephen Light gets the Childress car fired, tries to pull it away.
See the intensity level coming up on these guys.
We saw Mike Wallace look like he was going below David Ruderman right here, but they ran up on a slower car. Wow.
Right. Man.
That's Kevin Lepage's 61 that Carl Edwards went up across the back of. And then it all broke loose behind him. Car slipping and sliding. Kelly Byers involved. Brad Keselowski, watch again.
Oh, you see what happened here. This 61 was not up to speed, and it's almost like you know, these guys moved over and didn't see him.
Had no idea that he was coming out. You know, they did. I'm sure that the spotters up there saw him on the apron. They weren't expecting him to come and join back right in front of the leaders. That's just a very unfortunate situation and a mistake on Kevin's part and his spotter. You know, quite honestly, somebody's got to be telling him, and he has to know that these leaders are coming because he just messed up a lot of cars and drivers' chances.
That's the reason that NASCAR has the rule that you have to keep all 4 tires below that yellow line before you get to turn 1. We saw Clint Boyer get penalized for running his car up on the racetrack, and that's the reason, because you can cause a wreck. That was a bad wreck right there, caused by a big mistake.
Carl Edwards, thankfully, with that hard impact, able to walk away from his car, reigning Nationwide Series champion, and Stephen Wallace climbing out of his heavily damaged Chevrolet after such a great run. Kelly Byers in the 47 car. He has climbed out and away. There is Carl. NASCAR requires that any driver that has any kind of contact on the track goes directly to the care center. That's a good rule because you never know. You want to be going and be checked out. Well, this is the one we talked about, the big one at Talladega.
On board with room for 2 there. Stay high, go high, go high. Go high. Yep.
Now David Ruderman's onboard camera will show you what David saw. There's Mike Wallace.
Hold up there, hold up there, hold up there, hold up there. Lap car just wrecked the whole field, Jerry.
Kyle Busch thought he could hang back and avoid trouble, but it was not to be. He was involved as well.
These guys at this point are going through the tri-oval and just racing as they normally would.
If you see that 88,
not
59 one back. Slow one down low, slow one down low. Watch this, watch this.
A huge mistake on Kevin Lepage's part to pull up front of this group.
Good.
33 car, Cale Gale driving for Kevin Delana Harvey.
Back it down, 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 come on down, come on down.
Kid from Mobile, Alabama, coming home to drive on his home racetrack in a Nationwide car for the first time. He was involved. Again, the 61 car. Now, what's Carl Edwards? Looking up across a racetrack from turn 1, there comes the Reed Sorensen just sliding right over the camera. Right into your living room as these cars come by at 180 miles an hour. DJ, in terms of Carl Edwards and how much time or how